So, Rishabh, I hear that you're a Flutter fanatic. You've been doing a lot of things in Flutter.
Yeah, yeah.
And well, for your information, ladies and gents, he is also the club treasurer and a part of the Toastmasters International Group in Chandigarh, in his hometown. And he also knows quite a bit about machine learning. So please do not build the next Skynet. I still have a lot to live for. uh, Wonderful, so Rishabh. What I'm going to do, I'll let you talk to our viewers,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
let them know what we're doing here today.
Yeah, sure. Thanks for the amazing words, Digvijay. So, yeah. So, I'll just get started. Yeah. So, hello, everybody. So, as you know, I'm Rishabh and I'm working with GeekyAnts as a software engineer. First of all, let me welcome all of you to this very first virtual remote meetup of 2021. Yeah, so let's just grab your coffees. Welcome aboard and let's just get started. So, as you all know, last year 2021 was a massive hit for Flutter. A lot of things came in. So, let me just give you a little recap of the same. So, first of all, as we know, null safety was a very big thing introduced last year with Flutter 2.0 and Dart 2.12 coming in. It made null safety actually made Flutter a very secure framework to work with now, though it had changed the how the way how we used to do code in Flutter, but I think it changed for good. And then we got the support for web, desktop, and all other platforms, which made Flutter a one-stop solution for all kinds of development and products. And obviously Flutter is getting more efficient day by day. So now what's new is happening in Flutter. So yes, so over the past few months we have seen a lot of we have seen a lot of support coming from the web3 community. A lot of packages are being published to support the compatibility of Flutter with web3. Now if we are talking in terms of dapps, defis, blockchain, crypto, NFTs, right? So everything just supports Flutter, and Flutter do the same for web3. And it I can say the web3 community has like accepted Flutter with open arms. And let's just talk about the versions. So Flutter 2.8 was launched recently with a lot many peers merged and a lot many fixes. And yes, we got a full screen support for Android as well in Flutter 2.5. So earlier you might have differentiated between a native Android application and a Flutter one, but if I ask you to do that now, well, I think you can't. And also, this was a very good thing. And then Google launched their GMA SDK in November. So guys, what is GMA? So the SDK consists of Google Ad Manager and Google Ad Mob. So they unified both these things into this single SDK, so the developers and the users can be benefited from the both at the same time. And then also talking about the community now. So as Digvijay told, there have been massive increase in Flutter community worldwide. So you talk about any platform, Twitter Space, Clubhouse, a lot of tech events, meetups are happening worldwide. So you can say that people are just loving Flutter, like we love Flutter at GeekyAnts. Now I'll tell you what GeekyAnts is. So we are a product studio and we like to build things in new technologies, and we have worked in so many products and we have built amazing things with Flutter. So our love story with Flutter dates back to when Flutter was still in its beta stage. And yes, we are working with it since then, and we actually have seen the growth of Flutter, from being an infant technology to a very matured framework, which it is right now. And also at the same time, we always like to contribute to the open source. We always like to give back to the community. So these are some of the cool things which we did with Flutter over the past few years. We did it for the community and for the Flutter. So first of all, yeah, we have contributed to the Flutter official documentation, and we launched this Flutter starter kit, which will do all the boilerplate code and do the folder structuring for your production ready apps. And we have this Flutter Flick video player package published in PubDev. Go guys, just check them out. And we have Flutter Marketplace, where users can jump in and they can, get the custom ready themes done in Flutter, so people can embed them in their applications. And currently we are doing a lot of experiments with the web3, which revolves around Flutter. So we are doing all kinds of stuff, blockchain, cryptos. We are integrating it with Flutter. We are seeing the pros and cons. So we are just doing these things with Flutter. And yes, we post a lot of articles on Flutter on our blog. So viewers, if you want to see our blogs, so we have a publishing channel on Hashnote. You can always go to the hashnote.com, just search out for Geeky Ants and Flutter. You'll get a lot of articles, not just related to the Flutter, but the other technologies as well. Right. Now I will tell you about our line of speakers today. Okay, so first of all, our panel consists of Pushkar. He will be our first speaker for today, and he will deliver a talk on Flutter web routing, public and protected both ways. Then, followed by him, we have a talk by Aswin Gopinathan. He will deliver a talk on Dart as a backend. Then we will be having a talk on Flutter and dApps, and Shri Hriday will deliver it, some Web3 stuff. And then our last talk will be delivered by Majid, and he will guide us on how to build a progressive web application, aka PWA, with Flutter. So, as you have seen, we have an amazing line of speakers today, and something I want to convey to our viewers today. See, these are the kinds of topic, these are the kinds of discussions which you do not want to miss out. So I just want you to stay for the till the end of this event. So just stay tuned with us. Right now, I'll talk about our code of conduct for today. So that will be, do not use any hate speech and inappropriate comments. Just keep it light, be respectful, and refrain from strong words. And yes, don't spam your questions in the chat. You are always free to ask questions. Just post a question and we'll get back to you. And try to ask a different variety of questions. Okay, and this is a space for growth and learning, so please promote that. And get to know your fellow attendees and speaker, network with them. So that was our code of conduct for today. Yeah, that's all from my side. Thanks. Enjoy the event.